This is going to be the makings of London. Okay. What would you like me to call you? You want me to keep it at London, the whole
London,
thing?
please.
All right.
I'll
I
just
don't know. You might have some aliases out here. You might have some stuff. I don't know. I don't know. So this is the same questions I usually ask everyone. I usually ask some questions in from time to time, but it's really get to know you. If you don't know, I'm trying to have an episode with you, Shayla, Destiny, and Dante, and I'm gonna try to squeeze Trenton in as well. And we're gonna talk about certain topics, but it's gonna be a group conversation. But I gotta have all y'all on individually before I have y'all on together. And if y'all ever want to come back on in the future, you already got your makings, you out the way. So this is like the first thing you need to do. This is like orientation for all my guests. So once again, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. Your sip, chill. You good? You are good with me. So let's see. You have any questions before we get started?
No, but I do gotta tell you something. So it was one question that I really like for the life of me. I cannot come up with the answer, even though I know it's not a right answer or a wrong answer. I just feel like I don't know how to properly answer it. And I even asked my mama, and after she answered it, I realized she don't know how to properly answer it either. So
hey, don't say it. We'll get to it. When we get to it, we'll get to it.
The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you.
What's up, good people? How y'all doing? It is your host, Mr. D713, or Drake with Everything Culture. And we are back with another Makings of You. And this episode, I get to introduce to y'all. I call her, she's like my cousin, but she's my niece. She's my love. Oh my gosh. I'm doing the series, having my family on, and I've been trying to track them down, reach out to them. But I'm happy to have her here with us this morning, this afternoon, this evening. London. What's up, London?
Hey.
Good. Thank you for taking time. I know you have a busy life with them two beautiful kiddos of yours. So, and you've listened to the Makings of You before, so you know what you're getting into, right?
Right.
Okay. Once again, these are open-ended questions. If you feel comfortable answering it, shoot. If you don't know the answer, hey, I don't know is an answer. If you feel like, I don't feel comfortable answering that question, you're okay there as well. But this is us getting to know you. So it's no right or wrong. This is the makers of London. Who else can tell London how to be London other than London?
Right.
Exactly. Okay. So we're going to jump right into our first question. And that is, what do you identify as?
A strong, Black, independent, single mother.
All right. How would you describe yourself?
Outspoken. Sometimes I'm misunderstood. And I'm funny. Okay. I feel like I'm funny, if that matters.
If anybody feel like I'm funny, hey.
Right.
Okay. How would you describe your culture?
I don't know. Like, I have a hard time describing my culture.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Once again, that's an answer right there.
And the reason why I don't know, like, because where I work at, there's a lot of people and they talk about their culture a lot. And then it's like, I be thinking like, dang, what does my culture do? Like, for example, I work in the field like with a lot of Africans. And it's like when they have a death in their family or something, it's like with their culture, it's like a big deal. Like it's like a 7-day thing, or in Africa, it's like so many different places, and they all have different cultures and they're so like into their cultures. And I be thinking like, dang, what do I do? And I don't know.
See, you done gave us a new question that you about to answer a little bit later throughout this. I was thinking about putting a question about this in, but I was waiting. But you gave it the green light. But thank you for sharing about that. And you better start subscribing. This again, thank you for being with us, London, because we're going to talk about this. This is why we have Everything Culture here. Okay. So what groups do you belong to?
I don't know. I don't belong to any group.
Okay. Perfect. What is your sign?
Taurus.
Oh, April. Okay, that's Taurus. Okay.
Yep, April 29th, more towards the end. The beginning is like Aries.
All right. How would you define your childhood and upbringing?
At first, I was very sheltered. Like my mom was big on having me in the church, like being involved in the choir, praise dancing, stuff like that. And then more so like towards whenever I started becoming a teenager, then it just like shifted. Like everything at one point was like very sheltered, didn't really get exposed to a lot of stuff. My mama couldn't wear certain stuff, like she was very strict. And then it was like something happened in our household, and then after that, it was like I was always in trouble, like being bad, That's how my childhood was.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. So coming up, what were the roles of your parents or your caregivers?
My mom was the primary caregiver. Like she took it still to this day, she do a lot for me. And my dad, he wasn't really there that much. Now looking back at it, I can see like I thought that my dad was like this amazing person and stuff, but now looking back being a mother, my mom kept a lot of stuff away from me just so I wouldn't think poorly about him. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't as active in my life. Like whenever I would go see my dad, it would be more so like he would come get me and then go to my granny house and my papa house. So that's really like who raised me. If I would go with my dad, it would be my granny and papa.
Gotcha. Thank you for sharing. Do you have any siblings?
I have a sister named Gabby. I don't talk to her at all. I would like to talk to her, but I don't have a relationship with her, which that does hurt my feelings a lot because I think about her all the time. Like I know that she has a child and stuff. I want a relationship with her. I have 2 little brothers, and they're young, like less than 5. I'm not really too sure of their age.
You got some little brothers, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I have a cousin that I truly do consider a sister because my mom, like, kind of, I guess, like she was in my household, coming up, which would be. She my cousin, but she like a sister to me. But she's not really here all the time either. So, yes, I have siblings, but if you would ask me, like, hey, do you have, like, on an everyday basis, I don't consider nobody my brother and sister. Like, I really consider myself my only child. But technically, I do have brothers and sisters. But, like, my cousins is like my brothers and sisters.
Thank you. How do you feel about your education and life so far?
I feel like I'm definitely at a standstill in my education. I doubt myself a lot. And like I know I want to go back to school. But it's like I set limits on myself and then I get comfortable. And then it's like I'm just stuck there for a minute. But I definitely want to go back to school. It's like I want better for myself. But I just don't know how to do it, if that makes sense. Like, yes. Of course, I graduated high school. I went to college. I was extremely distracted. the whole time I was there. Then, when I left, it was just more so like school wasn't important to me. Like I just wanted to work, stay at home, be, not miss out on everything out here. And I really messed myself up. Like if I could rewind time and go back, I would definitely redo everything when I was in college.
Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you. We'll have a question about that later. So, where do you consider home?
My mama's house.
Okay.
Like wherever my mama is at the time.
That's home.
Yeah.
Love it. Coming up, did you have any chores in the household?
Yes. Oh my gosh, like we would have to mow the grass. We would have to, like if my mama was mad at us, she would make us clean the whole house, even her room. I had a lot of chores. Anything you could think of, we had to do.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, okay, if you didn't do the chores, if you misbehaved, something happened, how are you disciplined in the household?
I got a lot of whoopings, cussed out. But I can honestly say, like I say I just about my mama, but like if she didn't know how to do nothing else, she knew how to discipline. But she also knew how to love. Like I never felt like I was scared of my mama or, anything like that. I knew like the only time I was scared of her is if I did something wrong. But other than that, like she didn't play. That's all I can say. Like she was very strict. Like very strict. Like I remember growing up, it would be me, Shayla, and Dashatun. It would be us three. And then Aunt Shanae was always the more like lenient one, like let stuff pass by or whatever. So even if me and Dashatun did it, like we would tell Shayla, like, take the blame, because you're not gonna get a whooping if you go home. And so Shayla would take the blame. And later on down the line, of course, my mom will find out and then it will be 10 times worse for us. But yeah, definitely disciplined. I was that when I was young.
Okay. What were and what are your beliefs?
I'm a Christian. And that's that. I mean, I believe in God and Jesus.
All right. Thank you. Give me 3 words that would describe your community.
Describe my community. I gotta think on that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta think on that one.
Okay, well,
put that back in rotation somewhere.
Yeah, I got you. I'll come back to it. All right. So, if you could recommend a movie, a book, and a television series, what would you recommend?
Movie, I say. Let me think. I don't know why you probably think this. My favorite movie, I don't know if I would recommend it, but like Holiday Heart is my favorite movie ever.
What?
Like,
hey, why wouldn't you recommend Holiday Heart? I love Holiday Heart. What are you talking about?
And I love that movie. That's my favorite movie. I guess I would recommend that. A book, I don't read books. I don't like reading books. They put me to sleep a lot of times. So, but it's weird because I can listen to like an audio book or when I'm at work, I work overnight. So a lot of times I listen to Sword and Scale, which is a podcast. And it's basically like about people killing people or whatever. But I love Sword and Scale.
Is
And
it?
you said what, TV show?
Mm-hmm.
First 48. That's my favorite show.
Okay. Okay. Noted. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Learn a little bit more about you. Hey, y'all, welcome to the Makings of Laundon right here.
Oh, also my 600-pound life. I don't know why I like watching that show, but it's hilarious to me.
And
I
that
just
shows
want to be like,
motivation for me. You about to
yeah.
I'll drop there and give y'all some push-ups right now.
Right. That
Okay.
show make you mad too.
Man, if you like listen to what's it called, murder podcasts, solving things like that, I have some I can recommend to you as well that are really good.
Cool,
Just
yeah.
have Sword and
Let
Scale.
me know.
Okay, I got you. I got you. All right. If you can call 3 people, if you need to make a call and you know their answer, who those 3 people will be?
My mama. Like they gotta. You talk about like any 3 people.
Any 3 people.
You
don't have to answer. It's like they are. And when I say you know their answer, is 3 people that you whether you know them, they could be famous, they can be gone, they could be here. What 3 people would you contact?
My granny, Shirley, my mama, and my Gwen.
Gwen. Okay. Thank you. What has been an impactful moment in your life?
I feel like the most impactful moment in my life was right now I can honestly say when my grandma passed away. Like when she passed away, like I've been hurt. Like when my Gwen passed, I was real hurt, but I was super close to my Gwen. So like it was a different kind of hurt. Like when my granny passed, it was more so like I felt bad because I felt like I wasn't, the best granddaughter I could have been. Didn't see her as much and stuff like that. So when she passed, that was like I still to this day like can't never get over it because it's like an unfinished sentence with her. I feel like. So that was really I could say that was the most impactful moment in my life when my mama came over there and told me that. I feel like that was it.
Yeah, and let me tell you this, if you ain't in therapy and counseling, if you need resources, I send to you. But the statement that you made by feeling like being an unfinished sentence. Keep living life, give people love while you can give them love,
Right.
None of us get the opportunity to choose when people leave, it's this at the end of this up to God. And, don't beat yourself up about it. I'll talk to you more, afterwards when we're,
don't make me cry. Don't make me cry.
Yeah, that's what I say. If you ever listen to the Makings of You, you can get. I tell people you may bring some tissue at times, but just keep doing what you're doing. Trust me, you are loved here and outside of this earth. So, okay. If you had a theme song, what would it be?
Angie Stone, No More Rain.
Oh, okay. I know about Mrs. Stone. That's one of my favorite songs about her.
Yeah.
How would you define joy?
When it's like effortless, whenever you like, it's a feeling inside that, you don't have to push on yourself or nothing like that. Like joy is just something that you just get naturally, that's how I feel. Just pure happiness.
Love it. What privileges do you benefit from?
A lot. I mean, just the privilege to wake up every day and, take care of my kids and go to work and be able to provide a roof over their head. You know, I feel like that's a privilege, and I say that because the field I work in, like, I work with drug addicts and they're at a rehab, and everything is taken away from them. Like, they don't have nothing. They can't talk to their family. They can't, they don't have their phones. They don't have no contact with the outside life at all. Everything that they get is from us, which is food, toiletries, all that kind of stuff. And I really didn't realize how blessed I really am until I started like working in this field. Because like I have a lot of privileges, and before I started working at this job, I probably wouldn't even think that I had it. But or even just the privilege, like I am extremely spoiled, like really spoiled. And the privilege to call my mama about anything, or come over to my mom's house whenever, that's a privilege, because a lot of people don't have that. So yeah.
Wow, thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. How you feeling? You feeling good?
I'm good.
Okay. Hey, once again, y'all, this is the Makings of Laundon with Everything Culture. Y'all make sure to give us a little comment, feedback, check her out as well. I hope you're enjoying the episode. Thank y'all for being with us. So what do you need to heal from in life? What areas in life did you think you need healing?
What areas of life do I need? Well, I could definitely say I need closure, in reference to my grandmother. I need healing in that area. I don't know. I guess that's really all I can think of right now.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, when in your life did you realize you were different?
In high school. Like, I used to just do crazy stuff, like, and I realized, like, I was different when, like, I could get the whole class to laugh at me. Like, I used to be, like, the class clown. Like, I used to like attention like that. Like, when I was in high school.
I never knew this.
Yes. I was the class clown, and everybody liked being around me in high school and stuff because I was just, like, that funny girl. So that's when I realized I was different. Like, and like one thing about me, I can hold on to friendships like for a lot. Like, I'm really loyal, and when you are like super loyal, you like point out the disloyal people real fast. So like with me, I always like kept good friendships. Like, I always made people laugh. I was just a good spirit to be around. That's what I got from myself just from being around other people. So, yeah.
Okay. Tell me something new. Usually you one of the quietest people in the family. But I digress. Okay. So.
You gotta be around me more.
I guess so. Tell me something. So how do you and your family deal with death? What is that process like?
It's crazy you ask me that because it's different. Like, on my mom's side, when we deal with death, we're very like united. We be out at the main house for a few days. That it happened where that person lived or whatever, or we bring stuff to each other and we try to be there for each other. But on my daddy's side, it's crazy because that's why I feel like I don't have closure, because I'm used to dealing with death a certain way with my mama's side. And my daddy's side, they do stuff different. Like, no funeral, no obituary, no nothing. Like, it's just they pass. And with my papa, they had a wake. at least. But he only had the wake for just, his family. That was just for us, because their thing is they don't want people crying over them, and stuff like that. But to me, that messes me up, because it's kind of like I feel like I need that because that's what I'm used to. So, and then it was even worse when my grandma died. They didn't have nothing. So luckily I was able to go, to the funeral home and see her, but that was it. Like, it was no nothing. And it's just, you can see just the big difference. I guess that's culture right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one culture, they don't really care about funerals like that.
Yeah. Once again, this is the question coming from you, because when you made the statement earlier, once this is your show, this is your thing. But once again, I am your family member, and we're like, we don't have culture in death. I'm like, yes, we do. I'm like, I'm like, what are you talking about?
We do, because now that I, see the difference, we actually really do have culture in this. We do all, unite with each other. We have a wake, a funeral, like it's a burial. It's like all set up.
Go to church afterwards. We eat chicken. People go bring flowers over. We'll tell stories. But once again, this is just, once again, a lot of people ask me to talk more during the Makings of You with folks, and would you be in you? Because the reason why I'm doing these with y'all, because y'all are my culture. You are part of my culture. No matter what, you're like into me. We are blood. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And so these experiences that you're having, I share the same way. Now, when you're sharing, and thank you so much for sharing with us, especially with these are very vulnerable and intimate feelings and experiences you have. But I'm thinking, like, what do your father's side? What are they part of a particular religion or anything? Or
I don't really know. I know they are part of something, but my mama didn't let me like get too exposed to it. Like, she would tell me, like, your daddy believed differently. If he ever tell you anything, just disregard it, come back and tell me, and then we'll talk about it. Like, she didn't want him teaching me the stuff that he believed. Because in her eyes, it wasn't the right way to believe. And I remember one day, I was at my granny house, and he came over there and he brought me some food or something. And so he asked me, he was like, it's about that time we had a talk with each other, because I don't want none of my kids going to hell. And the way you and your mama and your family believe, that's where you're going to end up being. And I was just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? He, like, the thing about him, he know, like, the Bible like the back of his hand. But the way he interprets it is way, like, different. Like, in a way that I've never understood it. Like, he would get mad at me for saying the word kids. If I said kids around him, he'd be like, nah, you don't say kids. You say children. If you say kid, like, kids, I guess, was some part of the devil in the Bible. That's how he, that's how he understands it. And so he started to get my granny to believe, like, they don't do holidays, stuff like that. At one point, instead of pictures around the house, they would print out, like, scriptures, and have scriptures all over the house. And, like, still, like, probably maybe just a few years ago, my granny took the scriptures down, but they were still just all over her house. And then it was just like, I don't know, it's just way different with them.
Yeah, and it's a different culture, and I'm curious about it now. Sorry for my faces, y'all, if y'all are viewing. Because I am intrigued at all, and that's what I have this platform. If it's something we don't understand, I want to understand it. I want to, like, in the best way is to have that communication. So, but thank you again for sharing with me. All right, let's go to our next question. Who do you respect?
My Aunt Shanae.
Shout out to Aunt Shanae. Love it.
Well, I respect my mama too. Don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to end this podcast and get into it. I do respect my mama, but it's like certain stuff I do in front of my mama that like I wouldn't dare do in front of Ancient. Like, no.
Gotcha.
I just want her to look at me a certain like, just keep this pretty face.
Hey, I'm happy that you stay on your toes right there. That's very smart. You're intelligent. Very smart. Okay. What was your first fear?
My first fear. I don't know.
Okay. What are you responsible? Okay, go ahead.
Mine not boring because I feel like I should have answers for these, but I don't know what my first fear was.
Don't worry about that. A lot of people don't.
Okay.
Hey, that's one of the new ones too. Once again, these are just questions to get to know you, and perhaps you'll be surprised. A lot of people, you may be thinking of this question later on. Somebody at my job today came out of me out the blue. I hate, one thing I'll be telling people not to touch the tap, and I just did it myself. So my bad. But, she came up to me. I asked this question to her like about 5 months ago. And that's like, what is your theme song? And she came out to me after blue. My theme song is this.
Yeah, like a light went out.
She was thinking about it like over the weekend, and she it just came to me, and I'm like, okay, look at that. So this is something that is not only for our audience, it's not only for you and I, it's really for you. So when you start thinking about things, you'd be surprised how much it'll open you up. Okay. What are you responsible for?
I'm responsible for raising my children, and responsible for, maintaining a healthy lifestyle for them. That's very important for me. I'm also responsible for myself. I mean, I take care of myself, so.
Love it. All right. Okay, you have your biopic about to come. You got to start planning your own biopic.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you have in your biopic, and who would play the characters? Including yourself. Starting with yourself, who would play you?
I don't know. Can't nobody play me.
But you gonna try to be your own person?
Yeah, cause like I feel like can't nobody just do it like me. So I would have to be my own person.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ooh, okay, give me 5 people in that personally that you like. I have to have them in my biopic. Like people you know.
Shayla.
Okay.
Dante.
All right.
My mama.
All right.
That's the 3. My 2 kids.
Your 2 kids. So you don't know who would play Shayla or Dante, your mama?
I don't know. I gotta think.
Okay. Well, hey, once again, if we need to come back to it. Okay, we could come back one of the ones we had earlier. Give me 3 words that would describe your community.
Caring.
Okay.
I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna break it down. Usually I don't do this, but for you, give me 3 words to describe your family.
All right, cool. Loud, loving, and accepting.
Okay, see, that's your community.
Yeah, thank you.
It starts
break it down a little bit for me.
Usually I don't. I be letting people look at their own discretion, but you see, hey, since she family, she get special treatment. You say edit that part out.
Don't let them know that you help me.
Okay, I got you. Okay. If you were wealthy, rich beyond your compare, you can even think you ain't got to worry about money ever.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have to have a career doing something. What would you want to do?
Be a interior decorator.
Really? Get out of here.
Because I get joy out of it. Like, I like making stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like I'll do that.
Okay, interior designer. All right. You need to talk to your auntie, your Aunt Afton. Okay.
Oh, she be doing that?
Oh, she is good. Very good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to call her.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When was the last time you cried?
This morning.
You all right?
I swear to God. Yeah, I'm good, but I did cry this morning.
Okay. Fine now.
Good now.
Okay. You kind of touched on this earlier within our conversation, but if you can go back in time to any age, what age would you go to, and what would you tell yourself?
I would go back to the age I was when I graduated high school, which was like 18. Mm-hmm. And I would tell myself basically to snap out of it. Like, I was extremely delusional. And it was like, I don't know what I thought when I was in college. Like, I really thought that, hey, I got accepted. I'm here. I'm finna pass. Like, I guess because it was like something in me. I stopped going to class. Like, at that moment, I would literally, like, myself today, I want to slap that person back then, because that was just, I was doing some dumb stuff, and looking back at it now, I'm just like, oh my God, like, that's really the main time. If I can go back and just fix that one point in my life, like, my life right now would be completely different. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my kids. Like, I love them so much. But if I could just push them, like, in the future, like, maybe 5 more years, then that would be perfect. Like, because it's just like, I know I'm not my best self right now. And of course, like, everyone, well, a good mother wants to be their best self for their children. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, we making it. They get stuff they want. They have stuff that they need. But it's like, I don't want to ever struggle. Like, I don't want them to see a struggle. I don't want them to, ever experience hard times for me. Like, with my mama, I remember, like, we experienced hard times. And of course, like, now I know we experienced hard times. But at that age, I didn't know we was experiencing hard times. Like, I didn't know. But now, looking back, I was like, oh, yeah, we did, go through this, that, and the other. But at the time, I didn't realize it. And that's, like, a good mother. Like, my mom is really, like, a living example of what I want to be for my kids.
I love it. And would that age London would listen to herself? If you came back and you were talking to 18-year-old London, would she listen?
Yeah, because it's myself. That's like, if I knew it was myself coming back talking to me, then yeah, I would listen. But I have a hard time listening to other people.
Yeah, I remember having a conversation with you. But anyway,
Dude, I have a hard time.
Anyway, get back to you. How do you relax?
By smoking, drinking. Also, I relax by, like, going to the park with my kids. That is so relaxing to me. Like, it's fun. Like, seeing my kids so happy, like, that's relaxing for me. Like, or if I'm like just chilling at the house watching TV and my kids come in there playing and stuff, like I get joy out of seeing it, and it relaxes me.
Love it, love it, love it. That's so beautiful. Okay, you only got a few more questions. You're almost done. Knocking it out. You're knocking it out. You know, I love it. I love it. Okay. What is a quote that you live by?
Turn lemons into lemonade. I like that quote.
Okay. Love it. Turn lemons into lemonade. All right. All right. You know, if you listen, you know what question coming up, y'all. This is your last meal. This is you can eat whatever you want to eat, whatever flipping out. What would you eat and who would prepare it for you?
Mine Gwen would make chicken and dumplings.
Okay.
My Shania make dressy. My granny will make a German chocolate cake. And my mama meatloaf. My stomach might be toe up. It's gonna go together that day.
You're gonna make it work. Gonna make it work. Okay. Love it. Okay. Yeah. I know Brenda German chocolate cakes be busting, but I don't like chocolate like that. So I'll be like,
oh, they so good though. Like you just gotta get a little piece.
Man, y'all better learn how to make it. I'll tell you that.
I know she already told me because I already asked. And she was like, you're gonna have to do that. My arm gonna be giving out. I was like, all right. You right.
Y'all better start paying attention. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what is your favorite holiday?
It used to be Thanksgiving, but now it's Christmas.
Okay. What was your favorite year for Christmas? What made it Christmas?
Last year, because like I didn't think I was. Well, year before last, I was going through hard times and I wasn't able to really give my kids a Christmas. So that messed me up. Like, even though they were really at an age, they wouldn't know the difference. Like, if they got one present or 1,000 presents. But just me as a mom, like, seeing everybody on social media, like, you know, like showing their kids, like, all this stuff they got. And then it was just bittersweet because I was like, dang. But last year, like, I was so freaking excited because, like, I went all out for my kids. And that was, like, a really proud moment for me because I was like, feel like I really accomplished something. So yeah, that's why Christmas my favorite holiday now, because like just seeing how excited my kids be about the stuff that I can do for them, like that makes me really happy.
I love that. All right, we got 2 more questions.
Okay.
How would you want people to remember you?
Remember me as loving, somebody that, you know, they could always feel like they can talk to, and just remember me as a good mom.
Love it. Kind of like, you know, representative of your family, which you were describing earlier. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And last question. What changes you want to see in your community, and what are you doing to bring those changes?
Maybe be more accepting, like to change maybe, because like I said, like I feel like we do get comfortable and stuck in one, you know, place in our life. And like for me, that's something that I need to work on. Like just stop being so comfortable, like, you know, just step out on faith. That's what I need to do more. Like, cause I always feel like I can't do this, or I doubt myself a lot. But then when I actually try to do it, I be like, dang, I really can do this. Like, I be having to hype myself up sometimes.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. All right. London, you did it. You did the Makings of You. Congratulations.
Thank you. Wasn't that bad.
Like I be trying to tell y'all, I'm peaceful. We cool. Y'all know me.
Yeah.
Y'all act like I'm
You
like
used to be the one to tickle me so hard I would cry.
yeah, you deserved it. But if people are trying to find you and you're trying to be found, where can people find you?
I'm just London Caldwell on Facebook.
Okay.
Find me there.
All right, there it is. And if y'all are looking for us, hold on, before y'all don't go there trying to, be cute and stuff with her. This is my family member, so y'all relax. All right. So, appreciate it. But if y'all looking for more of London, or y'all trying to hear this on our other platforms, of course you can listen to Everything Culture at www.everythingculture.com. You can go to Spotify, you can go to iTunes, you can go to YouTube, you go to Amazon Music, you can go to Audible. Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, you can check us out. If you're trying to see what we're talking about on social media, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on Pinterest, and we're on Tumblr. And on Twitter, we're every THG Culture. But you type in Everything Culture, you'll be able to find us. But hey, I want to say we appreciate y'all so much. London, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing up. I'm looking forward to when you come back and we have the whole family together. I'm just so wonder what that's gonna be like.
It's gonna be interesting.
Because I know y'all a big goof troop when y'all together, but I'm excited for it.
We compliment each other.
Oh yeah, y'all do. Y'all are very tight knit, and I love that. That's one thing I really appreciate about our family. But hey, thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all for listening, and God bless. Peace.
Bye.